Welcome dear students to the second lecture of determinants. In the last class we studied about the basic concept, the usage and types of determinants. So today we are going to discuss it one by one, the different types of determinants. In the last class we studied about 5 different types of determinants, and today we are going to study one of those determinants. So the first type of determinants include articles. So today we are going to start with article. Article is a topic that you are very familiar with. So let us come to definition of the article. What are the uses of article? Articles are the words that define any noun to be specific or unspecific. In a very clear way, when we use articles in front of any noun, it gives a message that whether the noun that is being discussed in the sentence is special or it is unspecial. If the noun is special, we use a different kind of article, and if a noun is special, we use different kind of article. So types of articles: definite article and indefinite article. If we are using an article in front of any noun, and if it is special, it is definite, we use the, and if it is not special, not definite, we use a or an. So if it is a definite article, that is the, is only used with any special kind of noun, and for unspecial kind of noun, for ordinary noun, for a common noun that is spoken commonly in a sentence, we use indefinite article, that is a or an. So before starting with definite article, I would like to start the whole topic from indefinite article, because if we go through the indefinite article, it will be very easy to make the concept of definite article. So indefinite articles include a and an. A and an are such words that we are very much familiar with, but in spite of being familiar, we make several mistakes. So coming to the basic concept of article a and an, we are going through it one by one. If we want to use a or an in front of any word, first of all, be very sure that it must be a noun. Secondary, it must be singular. And third, it must be countable. If you want to use article in front of any word, first of all, be very sure that it is a noun. If it is a verb, it is adverb, it is any preposition, conjunction, we do not use a or an. Yes, there are several cases where we use a or an in front of these words also, but for this we will continue it later. We will understand this later, that where we use a or an in front of adjectives, pronouns or anything else. So in the basic way, in the basic class, we are not going to use article in front of any word that does not belong to noun category. So be very sure it is a noun. Then it must carry a singular sense, it must not be plural, and it must be countable. We do not use article with uncountable noun. Only countable noun must be used with articles. Okay, so now here comes our conclusion, that where we have to use articles, we have to use article with singular countable noun, and that you will be also able to see the definition in several books, that a and an is used with only singular countable noun. So this is the concept of using a or an. It is only used with singular countable noun. Okay, if it is plural noun, if it is uncountable noun, if it is not a noun, we are not supposed to use a or an. Okay, now coming towards the basic uses of a or an that we are again familiar with, that where we have to use a or an. Many of the students, many of you all know that article a is used with a noun that starts with consonant. But let me be very clear that a is used with the noun that start with consonant sound, not consonant, consonant sound. Consonant sound means like B, C, D till Z. An is used with a noun that starts with vowel sound, not vowel. Many of the students say that an is used with the noun that starts with vowel. We don't have to see only A, E, I, O, U. We don't have to see only B, C, D or Z. We have to see whether it starts with consonant sound or not, whether it starts with vowel sound or not. Here I have done some exercise for you and with some explanation. So let us consider the following exercise. I have written 6 words here: boy, cat, water, egg, dog, university, pen, umbrella, cat. With boy I have used A, with cat I have used A, with water we are not supposed to use anything because it's a uncountable noun, and with egg we are using an, with dog we are using A, with university I am using A. Yes, in spite of starting with vowel, I am using here A. You all know that if it starts with vowel, we have to use an. But here I am not using here an, I am using here A. And next, pens, we are not using anything with pens. Why? Because it is plural noun. We have to use only with singular noun. Because in the last class, we studied that we have to use A or an with only singular countable noun. With umbrella we have used an. Yes, in spite of being U here we have used an. Here we have used A and here we have used an. I will tell you later that why we have used here an. And cat, with cat we have used A. So if you have made mistakes here, here and here, then I am going to tell you that how you have to rectify these mistakes and how you are going to clear your concept with articles. Okay. Now, my dear students, now you must be very clear that we are not using anything with water or pens because one is not singular and one is uncountable. This is uncountable, so we are not supposed to use A or N, and this is plural, so that's why we are not going to use anything. If I am writing here 2 pens also, then also we are not going to use anything because it is plural. It is countable but it is plural. So if you want to make your concept clear that where we have to use A or N, so I am going to tell you a trick of using A or N. My dear students, the vowels of English is known to you, that is A, E, I, O, U. So the vowels of Hindi are also from A to AH. Consonant of English is from B, C, D, F and till Z except A, E, I, O, U. And consonant of Hindi is from K to Gya. If you want to use A or N in front of any singular countable noun, please spell such a noun in Hindi also. If you have used a word like boy, then speak in Hindi. If you speak in Hindi, if you write in Hindi boy, it will be from B. And if you are spelling it in Hindi, if it is consonant of Hindi, then use A. And if it is vowel of Hindi, then use an. I am going to repeat once again. If you spell a noun in Hindi, if you write that noun in Hindi, and if it is vowel of Hindi, if it starts from the vowel of Hindi, then use an, and if it starts with consonant of Hindi, then use A. Like if I have to write egg, then if we write egg in Hindi also, then it starts from A, and A is swar, and with swar, if it is swar, then we will use an. If it starts with A, E, I, O, U, but not with the Hindi swar, we are not supposed to write an. If it starts with consonant, but its pronunciation, if you are going to write in Hindi, it does not starts from K to Gya, we are not going to add here A. So, if you want to be very clear with the consonant and vowel, just translate in Hindi. Like umbrella, if we speak umbrella, it starts with A. So it already starts with U also and A of swar also. So now it is cross-checked and we are writing here an umbrella. But same thing does not happen with university. We are spelling it university, but if we write in Hindi, it is ya. It starts from swar of English, vowel of English, but if we write in Hindi, it will be written from university. The ya will come, and ya is Vyanjan. and with Vyanjan we will use A. This is the shortcut. This is the short trick of using A or an, and this is the master stroke of using A or an. If you want to use A or an in front of the noun, please cross check by writing it in Hindi. And if it starts from swar of Hindi, then use an, and if it starts with Vyanjan of Hindi, then use A. Only check it by writing in Hindi. Okay, then you will not be making mistake with any of the articles A or an. Now let us check ourselves. Umbrella starts from A, and A is swar of Hindi also, since we are using here an. University is not swar of Hindi. Here is not swar of Hindi, it is Vyanjan of Hindi, and since it is Vyanjan of Hindi, we are going to use here A. Member will be written from Ma, and Ma is Vyanjan of Hindi, we are using here A. MLA is written like M L A. So this word, this letter comes A in spite of starting from M. M is a consonant, but if we write in Hindi it is A, and A is swar. So check only Hindi letter. If Hindi letter is swar, then use an here. And if it is like egg, egg is also starting from A, and it is swar of Hindi also, and it is vowel of English also. So it is very clear. We are going to write here an egg. So I hope you must have understood today's class. There are several more concepts to use A and an in front of adjectives also, in front of adverbs also, but that we'll be discussing in the further classes. One thing more, that we'll also be discussing the uses of the in the further classes. I hope you like this video and you must have understood the concept of today's class. Thank you for watching.